Good morning, Storytime friends. I'm Mr. Chase, the children's librarian here at the Estes Valley Library, and this morning we're going to be doing springtime stories. I don't know if you had a chance to look outside yet today, but it is really pretty outside. It's really sunny and nice. The plants and animals are coming back. What other hallmarks of springtime can you think of? That's kind of like the hallmark of when spring has come, is when winter is over and everyone is back and active outside. We got all our friendly nature friends running around. So we're going to read this book first thing today called When Spring Comes by Kevin Henkes. This will kind of give us a little rundown of what we can expect to see outside during springtime. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. Oh, what a dreary sight. We only have a couple birds out. So not a lot happening when it's not springtime. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. This is a nice pretty picture. All the animals have come back out. Got some bunnies, some butterflies. There's our cardinal back up there. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller. And smaller until suddenly they're gone. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. There's a little mouse there. He's stopping to smell the flowers. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. Oh, little chick hatched. You guys know what sound a little baby bird makes? Chirp, 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 chirp. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain. And more rain. And more rain. Why do you think it rains so much in springtime? Probably because all the plants and animals need water to grow, right? So that's why we have so much rain in the springtime. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. Yeah. It's kind of inconvenient for us when it rains, but little doggy over here doesn't seem to mind. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. Bunny doesn't look too happy. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And now he's pretty happy. He's waiting for some carrots to appear. In spring, we'll call out the pussy willows and the new kittens too. Looks like the new kittens are having fun playing with the flowers. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. So this might be familiar up in Estes Park. Sometimes it snows even in the springtime when the flowers and stuff should be out. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. Lots of friends playing out in the springtime. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. Can you see the wind? We can't see the wind, but we know it's there, right? Because this little girl's flying a kite. You will feel it. You will smell it. You will hear it. What kind of smells do we smell? Probably all these nice, fragrant flowers. What kind of sounds do we probably hear? Maybe some bees buzzing around. Bzz. Some birds chirping, baby birds chirping. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you're done waiting, but you are not. Looks like they're all waiting for something to grow. Is that strawberry patch? Now you have to wait for summer. But we've got some nice strawberries to eat in the meantime. Well, that's a pretty good book. Lets us know that flowers are coming back. Well, all that rain probably helps, right? We got a little puppet show I'm going to do for you guys now about flowers and rain and how the flowers grow. First, there was just one little flower with nothing much to do, but pop, up popped another one, and then there were two. Two little flowers and a little bee. Bzzz, bzzz. Up popped another flower, pop, and then there were three. Bzzz. Three little flowers were growing by the door. Up popped another one, and then there were four. Four little flowers were glad to be alive. Up popped another one, and then there were five. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little flowers, happy as can be. They danced a spring dance, wild and free. Woo, 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 woo. Let's wiggle our fingers, pretend that our fingers are flowers. 5 spring flowers, all in a row. The first one said, "We need to grow." The second one said, "Oh my, we need water." The third one said, "Yes, it's getting hotter." The fourth one said, "I see clouds in the sky." The fifth one said, "Oh, I wonder why." Boom went the lightning. Zap went the lightning. Boom went the thunder. The springtime storm was really frightening. But the flowers weren't worried. No, no, no. The rain helped them to grow, grow, grow. So for you guys at home that don't have a cloud puppet, you can go like this with our fingers. The rain coming down, and then the flowers growing back up. Very cool. A nice little flower bed that we've got here. So another thing that happens in the springtime is the baby birds hatch, right? We've got to hear all those birds chirping outside. So our next book and our puppet show after that, we're going to take a look at eggs. Because birds hatch out of eggs, right? Well, not the only animal that hatches out of an egg. But we'll find out what other kind of animals those are after we read this book. It's called Shake a Leg, Egg by Kurt Cyrus. Hello in there. Are you aware how long we've all been waiting? Coots are circling, noisy crows are calling and debating. What's the holdup? No one knows. We're waiting, waiting, waiting. What do you think they're waiting on? Looks like there's one last egg that hasn't hatched yet. Buds are bursting open. Sprouts are breaking through. Eggs are hatching everywhere. Looks like we have all the signs that we learned about earlier of springtime. You can do it too. This little egg just doesn't want to hatch. All around you, life is brimming. Swimming, slapping, honking, flapping. Ooh. Who's that there? Oh, little river otter. And some turtles. Conversations fill the air. Don't you have a peep to share? Everybody's waiting to hear what that egg has to say. Wings are whistling overhead. Up they rise, off they fly. Soon you too will cross the sky. For where does every flight begin? A nest, an egg, a chick like you, who picks and pecks and looks like he's finally coming out. Pokes on through. He's all wet. Must have come out of his egg. Must be some egg yolk inside that egg, getting them all wet. Meet the pond, greet the sun, say hello to everyone. Looks like their little baby sibling has finally arrived. The whole wide world is waiting. The end. Wow, that egg sure did take its time hatching, but I'm glad that he finally did. Everyone was really anxious to see him. We've got some eggs here. Let's take a look at these eggs that I've got. This egg, ooh, he doesn't look, what kind of expression do you think that egg has? He looks a little nervous. Maybe he's nervous, maybe he's scared. That face just looks like a little confused, huh? What about this egg? He is smiling. We know that this egg is happy, right? Because he's got a big smile on his face. What about this egg? He's not smiling, he's frowning, but he doesn't look sad like the first guy. He looks a little angry, doesn't he? He's got his eyebrows furrowed. Let's put him next to this egg. This egg, here's another weird one. What do you think this egg is feeling? He's got a coy look on his face, doesn't he? Maybe he looks a little pensive, like he's thinking of things. A thoughtful egg. Maybe he's wondering when the best time to hatch would be. Here's another egg, and this egg is, yeah, he looks pretty sad, huh? That's a big frown. A blue egg. Maybe this, compared to this guy's obviously sad, so this guy must be nervous, or he could be sick too, huh? Well, that looks like he has an upset tummy, maybe. We've got one last egg. This egg is really happy. He's smiling with his teeth. What kind of expression do you think he's feeling inside? He's probably ready to hatch, right? Well, we've got our little egg buddies set here, ready to hatch. Let's take a look and see what's going to come out of these eggs. Which one should we hatch first? We've got our, let's do it from left to right here. Let's start with our pink egg. I have fluffy feathers and a beak. To say hello, I like to cheep. Who do you guys think is going to come out? Crack, crack, crack. Who's there? I'm a chick. It's a little chicken. And what about our brown egg here? I have sharp teeth and bumpy skin. When I'm in the river, do not swim. Who do you think's coming out of this egg? Let's find out. Crack, crack. Who's there? I'm an alligator. Ooh, alligators hatch out of eggs too. All right, maybe you guys can guess who's going to come out of this next one. I have big eyes and fly at night. Whoo, whoo, may give you a fright. You guys recognize that sound? Crack, crack, who's there? I'm an owl. It's a little baby owl. He's already got big old eyes. Let's see, can you guys guess who's coming out of our fourth egg? I have scaly skin and like to bite. I hold my dinner very tight. Crack, crack, who's there? Oh, I can barely reach. It's a snake. Ooh, did you guys know that snakes come out of eggs? I've never seen a snake nest before. Let's guess who's coming out of this egg. My beak is orange, and I like to quack. In the reeds is where I snack. You guys know who makes a quack sound? Oh, a little baby duck. What about this egg? Let's see. I walk slowly and have a hard shell. My head and feet are scaly as well. Can you guys think about who has a hard shell? Crack, crack, who's there? Oh, I'm a little turtle. Whoa. There's a lot of different animals that come out of eggs. All right, we've got one last one. I'm black and white and live in the snow. I wiggle and waddle everywhere I go. Crack, crack. You guys think about who lives in the snow? I'm a little penguin. Wow. So all kinds of birds hatch from eggs, but it also looks like another type of animal hatches from eggs. Do you guys know what these are called? Turtle, snake, and alligator? Those are reptiles. So birds and reptiles, we know, lay eggs. And that's how their babies are born. All right. That was a fun one. We got one last book to read with you guys. This one is called Spring is Here by Will Hillenbrand. This one has a lot of fun pictures in it. That looks like a comfy little house on the hill. Mole woke up. Looks like it's Mole's house. Ah, is it spring? He wondered. He opened the window to smell the air. Sniff, sniff, sniff. He dressed. And tiptoed past Bear's room. Well, it looks like Mole has a roommate. And stepped outside. He felt mud under his feet. Squish, squish, squish. Spring is here, cried Mole. I must tell Bear. Mole rapped on Bear's window. Tap, tap, tap. Snore, replied Bear. Looks like Bear's still hibernating, huh? Mole dashed inside and knocked on Bear's door. Knock, knock, knock. Snore, replied Bear. Mole tickled Bear's nose. Swish, swish, swish. Snore, replied Bear. Mole played his horn for Bear. Toot, toot, toot. Snore, replied Bear. He just doesn't want to get up, does he? Oh dear, sighed Mole. Spring is here and Bear must get up. Mole thought and thought. Then he scampered outside. Ooh, what does he have there? A bucket? Or a pail? What do you guys think his plan here is? He gathered. He milked. He churned. He's got some eggs from the chicken, some milk from the cow, and it looks like he's trying to make some butter. What could he be preparing? He poured. He mixed. He baked. Looks like he's making a treat for Bear. Wow. Finally, he shuffled into Bear's room. "Wake up, Bear," mumbled Mole. "Spring is here." "Yum," replied Bear. Then he looked at Mole. "Wake up, Mole," said Bear. "Spring is here." Wow, Mole made this whole big bed and breakfast for Bear. What a nice roommate. "Snore," replied Mole. But he ended up tuckering himself out. So now Bear's got to make a breakfast for Mole. That would only be fair. Well, hope you guys liked those books, and I hope you guys get to spend some time outside soon in our nice springtime weather. We've got lots of story times coming up. Next week, we're going to be doing 3 story times a week still as for part of our summer reading programs. And I'd like to thank the Library Friends and Foundation for continuing to support our programs here. And I guess I'm going to find a little spot for these eggs so that they can get hatching and enjoy the springtime weather with the rest of us. So I'll see you guys next time.